Whew, it's been a while since we've answered questions. The Patreon's been a bit wonky, but holidays and all that. Anyways, let's see what's in the old mailbox.
That's a lot of questions.
Well, then I suppose that means we shouldn't delay any further.
Oh, bring 'em on.
Anonymous asked, "Hey doctor, do you think TikTok can make your sonic screwdriver work on wood?"
It doesn't work on wood?
Wood is complicated. Probably because trees are alive and such. Bit like if my Sonic worked on dead things. Actually, that's morbid. Scratch that.
Well, still, I could always reverse engineer your sonic screwdriver and see what I can do. I've been wanting to take it apart since I first laid eyes on it.
No. No touching my screwdriver. Bad touch.
I let you touch my horn.
It's not the same thing.
Anonymous asked, "TikTok, when was the last time you smiled?"
The last time I was capable of smiling, of course. When I was 12, I was stung by what we called a venomous clacker. I may never have been able to move again, were it not for my sheer willpower.
Slanderous Mist asked, "Dear doctor, if it's possible, would you cure TikTok of his paralysis? That is, if he wants you to."
Actually, we've been discussing how to go about with that. I don't know anything about that particular creature's venom, but I've been looking into it.
Part of it has to do with magic, so it's more complicated than a simple spinal injury, for example.
Ebon Prince asked, "TikTok, I've noticed you sometimes have trouble expressing your current state of mind. Have you ever thought of accessorizing to express yourself? Like, for example, a variable set of goggles or hats, perhaps something that changes color with your mood."
I prefer to keep things simplistic. Besides, Derpy seems just fine reading my mood.
It's all about looking into his eyes.
I'm usually too busy looking at the mane and horn.
Portal 1218 asked, "Dear Derpy or Ditzy, since you started traveling with the doctor, I have noticed significant positive changes in your personality. Have you noticed these changes yourself? And if so, what do you think caused it?"
I guess I have gotten more confident and less grumpy than I used to be. It's hard to be negative with some pony like the doctor. Plus, traveling with him has made me feel, I don't know, special.
Rainbow Fangs asked, "Hey TikTok, what is it like being raised by a griffin?"
Strict, but I attribute my stubbornness and strong sense of will to his parenting methods, even if I was a bit rebellious. I'm sure you would have taken pride in knowing how far I've come, though.
Buttermuffin 123 asked, "So doctor, you said unicorns have nasty right hooks, and you've been hit by Twilight Sparkle and TikTok. So my question is, whose punch would you rather take?"
Ew. Well, I'm going to go with Sparkle. TikTok is a trained warrior. Miss Sparkle's just a bookworm, and it shows.
Anonymous asked, "TikTok, how did you get your cutie mark?"
I built a puzzle box to keep my brother from touching my things.
Mystery Dragon 123 asked,
"Hello, Miss Hoops. Just a little question. You said in the last question video that your favorite color was green. Is that one of the reasons why you got the doctor a green tie?"
Yep. When I found the tie, I just couldn't resist getting it for him. It's great, too, because it matches TikTok's goggles.
Maybe you should get something to match so we can be a green trio.
That might be entertaining.
I don't know what would look good on me, though.
Anonymous asked, "I bet you still don't regularly wash that tie, doctor."
Doctor?
Do you know how hard it is to do laundry around here?
Kit Girl 2000 asked, "Doctor, why not go and dye your mane or coat if you want to be ginger so much?"
Because that's cheating. I would know I'm not a true ginger.
Anonymous asked, "What's with the doctor wanting ginger hair?"
Ginger Time Lords are special and stuff. They're able to block out telepathic thoughts and occult individuals, but that's not the important bit. They usually get to be young heroes. And let's just face it, ginger is a beautiful color.
Anonymous asked, "Dear Derpy, you explain to the doctor what the birds and the bees are in your universe, if you know what I mean, wink wink, nudge nudge."
What? Why would I need to do that?
Well, I did ask earlier, and you still haven't told me.
How can you not know? Aren't you, really old?
Well, you never know. It could be totally different for ponies.
And how is that any of your business?
If I may intervene, ponies have a standard mammalian reproduction.
Oh. Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Anonymous asked, "Hey Derpy, What are you looking for in a stallion? I hope you don't mind me asking.
What? I'm not looking though.
You not? Huh. Could have fooled me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Derpy, your face is about as red as my mane.
I'm not looking!
Buttermuffin 123 asked.
So, Doctor, any luck figuring out how Derpy's, behind causes so many events?
It's still a mystery to me. That rump is an enigma.
I've yet to see it in action, but I've heard the stories.
Will you both shut up?
Anonymous asked. Doctor and TikTok, hypothetically speaking now, if she does or does not feel for either of you, who do you believe Ditzy would have romantic feelings for?
He'd probably have to have an endless appetite for muffins.
Not to mention the dexterity and possibly the stamina to withstand her powerful
Not looking!
Wrench Tun asked.
Miss Ditzy Diddle, if circumstance forced you to choose either the Doctor or TikTok to be a romantic partner, which would you choose?
Posterior away!
Derpy, calm down. What are you going to do?